Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to collect seeds from arugula so that you can have a bunch of seeds to grow for many years to come. So arugula are plants that produce a ton of seeds just like lettuce, and a few plants are all you need to have enough seeds to grow for a few seasons. So first, these are all of the arugula that are going to flowers. And see, these nice flowers here are what they produce, and these will attract bees and pollinating insects to your garden. So it's kind of neat to have around. And anyway, see, arugula grows like this here. They'll start out when they're young. They'll have leaves that look like this, and as they mature, usually in the warmer months, that's when they start to mature, and then they'll grow these long stems here, and these long stems are what holds the seed pods, and the seed pods are these here. So one plant can have sometimes a few, and then sometimes you get like a bunch like this one here. So you see it goes all the way down here. So inside these pods here, there are lots of seeds. So one plant, as I mentioned, is enough, but look at how many I have because I couldn't collect all of the arugula to use. So most of these have gone to seed, and these top of the flowers here are actually pretty nice to eat. Sometimes I just pick them out and eat them. They taste a bit like arugula, but a little bit more bitter, like a little stronger, I guess. So all of these here, look at all this. I'm gonna have a lot of seeds. So you see here the bees here. See those bees? They love to hover around, collect maybe honey in there or something. So even though they're flowering, you can still use the leaves. The leaves are still good to use. They're much better when they're not at this stage. So as I mentioned, during the warm months, they're going to flower very quickly. So right now the seeds are not ready to harvest yet. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. So let me get closer here. That is the seed pods here. So once these are dried and mature, I'm gonna open them up, collect the seeds, and I'm gonna show you what they look like. So this is how they look when they are starting to produce seed pods and the flowers. Very nice and pretty. So we'll be back soon once they have dry seeds, and I'll show you. Alright guys, some of the arugula have seeds that are ready to be collected. So I'm going to show you the process and how we collect the seeds, and then we're going to plant them so that you can see how they grow. So once they're brown and dried like these here, the seeds are very much ready. So if you don't collect them, they may burst open like here. You see this one's already burst open, and then the seeds have been scattered somewhere. So if something touches it, birds or some animals, then they'll just pop open, and then the seeds will drop, and then you get young arugula plants like somewhere down here. So let's go ahead and collect a few. They're not all ready at the same time, so just collect what is ready, and then you can just leave the rest. And so we'll just grab some right here. You see these here? We're just gonna grab that whole thing here. So those are ready, and we're gonna go ahead and take the seeds out of these pods, and we're going to plant them. Okay, so a lot of the times when I have so many seeds, I like to grow them as microgreens. They're just fantastic little plants, and they taste really nice. Also, when they're at that microgreen stage, they're very, very healthy for you. So you can do more research on it if you like. Just look up microgreens. So arugula is an excellent type of plants to grow as microgreens, and I have done a video already on that, so I will link you. So let's go ahead and collect the seeds out of these pods here. so I will show you what they look like. So once they're dry, see that? Those are arugula seeds inside the pods here, and they're very, very small. See, that's what they look like. So you can collect a ton of these. So this is basically enough for you to grow a few plants, but for microgreens you're gonna need a bunch more. So we're going to collect all of the pods that we just harvested, and then we're going to drop it in here like so. So that's really how you collect arugula seeds. And some of the top ones here, these are still not dry, so you can actually leave it in your garage or something like that, and in a few days they'll be dried enough to collect. So these are fine. Okay, that should be plenty of seeds already, and this is soil for my garden, but you can use seed starting mix to do this. And then we're just gonna give it some water. Okay, and you can grow this indoors or outdoors if you like. I'm gonna do this outside, so I'm gonna leave it under my patio. Let me show you where. Okay, here is where I'm going to put it. It's just sitting right next to a few of my pepper plants, and this will get morning sun and then get shade in the afternoon. And because it's very hot outside in Texas, the bowl is gonna dry up very quickly, so I'm gonna have to monitor and add or keep watering in them if they become really dry. But when you do this indoor, it's not gonna be dried as quickly, so you can water less. You can also put a cover, like a plastic cover on top. That should keep the moisture in, so you don't have to water too often. But we'll be back once they sprouted, and then I will show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, here it is 3 days later, and the seeds have sprouted. So as you can see, it's very, very easy to collect the seeds and grow new plants. So I hope you try it out, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below, and thank you so much for watching.